Hola, mis amores, and welcome back to Messages from Lahierophant. To my day ones that have been with me from the beginning, thank you so much. I love you with all of my heart. And to you guys that are new or unfamiliar to my channel, welcome, bienvenidos. The Hierophant is the fifth card of the Major Arcana deck and is associated with the zodiac sign Taurus and can represent, among other things, a counselor, mentor, or advisor, aka me, La Hierophant. So, for those of you guys that are newbies to my channel or to tarot in general, my disclaimer is I am not a fortune teller. What I am going to do is give you a sneak peek into the energies, both positive and challenging, into your life and advise on how to approach them, as well as how to receive and learn your life's lessons according to your soul contract. It is important to know that many times in life, there is no right or wrong decision. Your goal is to simply enjoy the experience, journey, and the lessons that life is giving to you. Now, I have already cleansed the energy of my cards and my space before starting, so I'm just going to run my jippers. You take whatever resonates and leave what doesn't. I am a very blunt reader. I don't sugarcoat anything, and I do have an unapologetic potty mouth. Also, I'm prone to bursting out into song from time to time to get certain messages across. So do me a favor. Before I jump right in and get it cracking, take a deep breath, blow it all out, and open yourself and your mind up to the messages that Spirit wants you to receive today. Okay, Aquarius. All right, the month of March, listen, is all about karmic justice and balance. And you have the most auditory song related message that I've heard, and literally all of them that I was hearing with the justice card. I was hearing a portion of Number One Fan when Ludacris is like, "Hi, Mr. O'Reilly. How's the wifey and the plaintiff?" or something to that effect. And I feel like this is all about karma, which is interesting because Ludacris has a daughter named Karma. Wow. Okay. So this is about karmic justice and possibly a fair outcome in something that was um, in like the judicial system, because I was hearing the word plaintiff and the wifey. Yeah. So if this is a court case with your patience, you're definitely having to the patience that you put in and faith is going to be paying out, and it's going to things are going to definitely bode well for you, karmically speaking. What I will say about this is the other song I was hearing was is Juvenile. um all I hear is patience is a virtue right now, but that was part of what I was hearing. So it's like your patience is a virtue. You're needing to ensure that you stay. You are another sign that does not have good communication this month. You have no swords. I'm not sure if that means you going mental. Aquarius is giving struggle, and I mean struggle. Like you are trying to keep it together. We are out in the desert. We are parched. We need water, is what it feels like. Okay. Um, this could be some issues going on. Okay, there are eclipses going on in March. There is Venus in retrograde, and Mercury will go retrograde this month. So Aquarius, you need to step up your patience. You are going to have to stay in a high vibrational balanced space. Make sure that you're not just looking at what's going wrong, but paying attention to where things are going right. There are some things that are in the unconscious or subconscious that you may not be aware of at this point in time. And it feels like your investments, because you don't have you don't have any swords and you only have one pentacle. So this is going to go one of two ways. The investments that you guys have made and the patience that you have put into whatever situation you've been going through will be justified and will come out karmically in your favor. or there is something unseen that you don't see coming towards you. It could be a legal matter. It could be something that is just there to unbalance your emotions, because that's where the majority of your cards are, in water. There is just something about the month of March that has you in a space of reflection regarding your emotions, your relationships. You are going to be very persistent, ongoing, hardworking, continuing to really persevere, as many signs have had this come out. But you're going to have to just keep it moving. You're going to have to be mindful of what you, one, invest your money in and invest your time in. Realize that some things um, could take time, and you could literally be closing out a 7-year cycle with what's going on. So you have the Son of Cups is an emotional offer coming in towards you, Aquarius, or you yourself, Aquarius, could be coming in with an emotional offer towards someone else. This is giving regret over something that happened in the past, right? Somewhere where you may have not acted fairly. This is someone you hold dear. This is something that's going on, possibly regarding how you grew up. This could be some type of offer to someone that you grew up with, to a family member. This feels as if we're going back to childhood, is what it feels like. We're going back to childhood with some of these energies this month, and we're really evaluating some of these emotions, but then also receiving the blessings and the joyous moments that March is going to be bringing you regarding this, right? Um, the Ten of Cups is emotional fulfillment. And I feel like this emotional fulfillment is going to come through this offer that you're getting or giving. I feel like you may be giving an offer as well, Aquarius. So just know a lot of hard work within your emotions is going to be needed this month. Considering you don't have any swords, Aquarius, I would say that you really have to be mindful of your communications this month. Definitely really kind of be aware, if you will, of what you're saying, how you're saying it, things of that sort. Okay, let's go on over here, grab some of these clarification cards and see what else you had for the month of March. You have the overall as the house. So, much like a lot of these other signs, I feel like you're going to see some type of change and transformation once April hits and all of these transits are done. You have the Sun card, again, the 31st of the month of March going into April. That is where you're going to see some type of positivity. You have loyal energy. This is either this is you, Aquarius, or this is a gentlemanly loyal energy in your realm, in your energetic sphere. Um, this is definitely someone, the month of March, that is going to help you throughout the emotional moments that you may be experiencing. Now, what I will say is, I feel like some of these moments are joyous, especially with the God and the dog energy, this past house energy, childhood energy, going back to your childhood, maybe going back to your childhood home, learning of information regarding someone you grew up with and what they truly mean to you, and how they're going to change your life and change the trajectory of your life right now. It's almost as if the universe is working on your behalf and you don't really realize it right now. You could be dealing with some type of issues with communication in the technological sphere as well. But I feel like you're going to learn a very valuable lesson this month, Aquarius, with the book here. I feel like you're really going to choose wisely, if that makes sense. I feel like you're really going to choose to be positive regarding the emotional changes and the emotional offers that are you're either going to be making or going through. It does not feel like it's all terrible. It feels as if you are processing things from the past and turning them into a positive. for your future stability. And probably 9 times out of 10, the month of April. Let's look at your energetic encounters. You have parted paths. So you are deciding to take the path less traveled this month, Aquarius. You are deciding to take a different um I don't want to say are deciding to get kind of like when you do what you've always done, you're going to get what you've always got. So you're deciding to do something else. And you're going to part ways with something from the past. You've got two as one. This is a joining up, and we have got the black hole. When I tell you this black hole want to pop out for everybody, child, everybody. And I'm not sure if it's a collective, we're going to be dealing with something. And as far as what's going on astrologically speaking, in which we will be obsessing over something. But the black hole is definitely an energy of being immersed into your emotions and into your feelings. So this might necessarily not be a bad thing. You could be choosing to um, take the path less traveled and merge energies either with another person or with yourself towards a specific vision. But what you have to understand is that once you merge visions and merge, once you come together, mind, body, spirit, with whatever this energy is, or whether it's with yourself, you will be forever changed. This will forever change you. And so you have to understand and be ready for that change. But there's also an energy here of not obsessing and getting drawn in and taken away. I'm seeing Armageddon when the girl fussed at Michael Clark Duncan. She was like, "There, I'm trying to explain, I don't know, whatever the fuck she was trying to explain, science shit." And she was like, "So that if I were to kick you in the balls and you don't have this shit on, what would happen?" And he was like, "I would float away." So that is what's going on with you, Aquarius. It's like that dynamic. If you don't pay attention, if you are not receiving the information, you are going to float away. If you don't learn that book, that lesson, receive the information, you're going to float away. You have mind your manifestations, thoughts become things. So one thing about the two is one, that third eye chakra was right there. So keep your eye into the manifestation mode of things. Keep your eyes on where it is that you see yourself and what you're trying to achieve. You have emergence, another one that has been popping out here in the last few. So I feel as if this is the last little bit of your cocoon time, Aquarius. I feel like you're really about to start to see some, especially um, with the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like your finances really could start to blossom towards April because of whatever you've invested your energy into. So, this is a month of where you're going to continue to enjoy the storm, continue to release all of the negativity, continue to be conscientious of your thoughts because you also don't have any swords. So, that's lack of communication. And it also could be a immersion into negative feelings and negative thoughts. So be aware of that. The only way to transmute that energy is basically to live in your third eye chakra of where you want to be. That's where you change your vibration. When you stay in where you are or where your unhappiness of what's going on, that's where you experience challenge. That's where we get into that black hole. So you want to try to release all of that, especially when it comes to the full moon that's in the background here, and enjoy the rain right now. I'm hearing sunny days. Everybody loves them. Tell me, baby, can you stand the rain? Okay, Aquarius, y'all have had the most auditory that I have had the entire time I've been doing these. So this is fun. And then you have Madam Chiefess, which is the energy of knowing that you are divinely guided and your angels, ancestors, and spirit guides are working overtime in their realms and they have your back. Okay. Use your intuition. Listen to what they're trying to tell you and heed any and all warnings. Keep, again, third eye, keep your eye on what you're trying to manifest. Don't worry about what your naked eye sees. We have awakening. Wake up. Wake up. Celestial alignment, cosmic power, and giving and receiving. Giving and receiving. With the cosmic power and the giving of the receiving, also with the karma and the temperance card, you have an energy of balancing out something. And this could have been something generational. This could have been something from your childhood, but there's an energy of balancing out the negative with the positive, your divine feminine with your divine masculine, and allowing for God's divine timing to give you the gifts that you need to receive. And I think that when you do that, that's when you're going to kind of wake up to the things that you're about to give birth to. And if you take 1 and 4, that's 4, and that also makes April. And then you also have 1 and 4, which is going to be May. So April, May, Aquarius, I definitely feel like you're going to see some celestial alignment, some blessings, some sunlight. You're going to really understand some of the things that have happened and the way that they happened. There's an emotional healing going on that you're having to go through this month, Aquarius. We have El Campo de Todas las Posibilidades, which is the camp of all of the possibilities. You have Mucho, Mucho Amor, which means the universe is sending you lots and lots of love. You have La Poda. We are cutting off what no longer serves us. By the way, this could be a warning. Venus retrograde is not a time to do extreme makeovers. Do not cut your hair during this time. I just don't advise it. However, that being said, it does feel like you're cutting the dead ends of your life. We're pruning the things out of our life. Intensidad, intensity. This is going to be an intense month. It's going to be an intense month. You're going to feel things intensely. However, you have abundance and Ganesha, okay, which is also abundance and prosperity. So double abundance and prosperity energy. You are protected. You have to remember to breathe. That's going to be the key to March for you, Aquarius, is to remember to breathe. Now, as we continue on to your vibrational messages before closing out, you have the overall as body talk. What is your body telling you right now, Aquarius? Do you need more water? Do you need more rest? What foods are you needing to intake to, help your physical body function the way it is designed to function? Notice in your Respira card, there are the 7 chakra colors here. And so there's like a balancing of chakras, literally going down from like your root, your genitalia, your abdomen, all the way up through your throat, your lungs. Now, what I will say, your lungs could be highlighted this month. The Respira card, maybe you need to stop smoking, for whom it applies to. Take a break, focus on lung care. Let's say that. You have ask your spirit helpers, let go. So we're closing out chapters, releasing things, make a note of it, right? Remember when we said that those angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, they have your back? They're trying to give you messages, and you need to literally maybe write it down. You need to literally Feel what your body is telling you when your intuition is speaking, so you know and recognize that feeling. And then once again, we are deciding to part ways. We're taking quite literally a different road. Figuratively and literally, we're making a change in our lives or in your lives. I don't know where the Aquarius is in my chart, but anyway, you're making a change in your lives and you're taking the path less traveled, and you're going to let your spirit and your angels, ancestors, and spirit guide you no matter what. And you're going to do it in a spirit of patience, understanding that this is God's divine timing. And you're going to have to ensure that you let go and make sure that you don't get sucked into the black hole that is your emotions, you know, especially considering emotions aren't your thing, Aquarius. It seems like you're going to be out of your element this month without the swords and all of the cups. Okay. So take care of yourself. So this is going to conclude your messages for the month of March. I pray that you guys stay blessed and highly favored and protected out here in these streets. Until next month.
Thank you so much for reaching the end of my video. If this message resonated with you, please like and subscribe to the channel. Please follow me on all of my social media platforms. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so in the link in the description box below.